You open your mouth to speak English, and nothing comes out. You know the words. But when it matters, your brain says, "Sorry, not today." You try to listen to native speakers, but their voices sound like water pouring too fast. You've practiced, you've repeated, but every sentence feels like climbing a hill with no end. And here's the worst part. You start to believe, maybe English isn't for me. They told you, just memorize grammar rules. Just read this textbook. Just use flashcards every day. But guess what? Those rules never helped you order coffee. They didn't help you talk to your boss. And they sure as hell didn't help when you wanted to say how you feel. Because language is not a rule book. It's a heartbeat. And that heartbeat, it beats louder when you connect with stories. Anna wasn't special. She wasn't rich. She didn't grow up speaking English. But what she had was one story, one moment that shook her world. A stranger named Cole, a storm, and a choice to stay silent or to speak. And when Anna spoke, it was simple, it was messy, but it was real. And that real moment became her English breakthrough. That's why this story. It's not a lesson, it's a mirror. You'll hear clear, slow speech. You'll feel every emotion, and you'll remember the words. Not because you study them, but because you live them. Imagine this. You're on a bus. An old man asks you something in English. And this time, you smile and you answer. No panic, no fear, no hiding. Just you and your words. You didn't become fluent overnight, but you did stop running. And that's the moment you become someone new. Not perfect, not native, just powerful, like Anna. So if you're sick of pretending you're okay in English when you're not, if you want to stop feeling invisible, if you're ready to break the silence, then don't scroll, don't pause, don't wait for someday. Click play. Because of this story, it's not just Anna's, it's yours. Have you ever looked in the mirror and seen someone small, someone afraid, someone ordinary? Well, what if that person had something powerful inside? Something waiting to be awakened. This is the story of Anna, a quiet girl, a simple life. But what she didn't know was she was about to meet someone who would punch fear in the face and teach her to do the same. Chapter Lesson 1. Anna lived in a small town with quiet streets and loud thoughts. She was 16, with soft eyes and a voice so gentle that even birds didn't stop singing when she spoke. She helped her mother at the bakery every morning, served coffee to tired farmers, and read old books behind the counter. She never made noise. She never stood out. But inside her, somewhere deep, there was a storm. Lesson 2. Most people in the town knew Anna as the sweet one. She always said yes, always smiled, always made room for others. But what no one knew was that Anna felt invisible. Her classmates talked over her. Her teachers barely remembered her name. Even when she shouted in her dreams, her own ears couldn't hear her. Lesson 3. One cloudy afternoon, Anna boarded a train. She was going to visit her aunt in the city, her first time traveling alone. She packed only what she needed, a dress, a book, and hoped that something different might happen. She didn't know it then. But this train ride would change her forever. Lesson 4. She sat near the window, watching the trees fly by like green ghosts. Then, just before the train left, a man walked in. He was tall, quiet, and strong, like someone who had been through many fights and won most of them. His eyes were sharp, his hands scarred. He didn't look like the kind of person you talk to. But Anna noticed something strange. He looked, I'm afraid. Lesson 5. The man sat across from her. For a long time, they said nothing. Anna read. He stared out the window. But when the train hit a bump and her book dropped, he picked it up gently. "You like stories?" he asked, in a low, careful voice. She nodded. "Me too," he said. And just like that, the silence broke. Lesson 6. His name was Cole. He was a fighter, not with words, but in rings. A boxer, a champion once. But now, he was different. Quiet, tired. He told her, "I've been in more fights than I can count. Won most, lost the ones that mattered." Anna didn't understand at first, but she listened. Something Cole hadn't felt in a long time. Lesson 7. They spoke for hours. Anna told him about her small town, about how she wanted to be brave, but didn't know how. Cole listened with his head down. "Bravery isn't loud," he said. "It's what you do when no one's watching. It's when your knees shake, but you still stand up." Anna blinked. Something inside her moved. Lesson 8. The train slowed near a small station. A group of loud boys got on, laughing, shouting. They pushed past Anna's seat. One of them knocked her book to the floor. "Oops," he smirked. Anna reached down quietly, but before she could speak, Cole stood, calm still. His eyes fixed on the boy. "Say sorry." The train went silent. Lesson 9, the boy laughed. Or what? Cole didn't answer. He didn't need to. His presence said enough. The boy mumbled something and walked away. Anna stared at Cole. He sat back down, sighed, and said, "Sometimes, standing up isn't about fists. It's about not sitting down when it matters." Anna felt something shift again. Lesson 10. As the train moved through fields and cities, Anna asked questions about fear, about strength, about losing. Cole told her about his first fight, about how he was scared, about how he almost quit. "But I showed up," he said, "even when I thought I couldn't win." Anna wrote those words in the back of her book. Lesson 11. Cole told her that being strong wasn't about muscles. It was about choice. Every time you speak up, even when your voice shakes, that's strength, he said. Every time you say no when it's easier to say yes, that's strength too. Anna listened like it was air. Lesson 12, he asked her, "What are you afraid of?" She paused. "Of being nothing." Cole nodded slowly. "Then be something. Not for them, for you." Lesson 13. When they reached the city, it was time to say goodbye. Cole gave her a small card. It had a gym's name on it, and 3 words written on the back. Speak, stand, stay. She put it in her book and promised herself she would never forget him. Lesson 14. At her aunt's house, Anna couldn't stop thinking. The city felt big, fast, loud, but Cole's words echoed in her mind. She walked to the gym. It smelled of sweat and old rubber. She almost turned around, but then she remembered. Bravery isn't loud. It's showing up. Lesson 15, she trained. Not to fight others, but to fight fear. Her arms shook, her legs wobbled. But she kept coming back, every day, quietly, steadily. The coach noticed. "You're not here to hit, you're here to heal," he said. Lesson 16, Anna's body grew stronger. But her heart, that was the real victory. She started speaking up in public, asking questions, saying no when she didn't agree. Her voice, once soft, now carried a weight people listened to. Lesson 17, back home, everything looked the same. But Anna was not. She stood straighter. She spoke clearer. And when people interrupted her, she smiled and waited. Because now she believed she had something to say. Lesson 18. At school, a younger student was being bullied. Anna walked over, placed her book between them and said, "Stop." Her hands were shaking. But her eyes stayed firm. The bullies left. The student cried. Anna held her hand. It's okay to be scared. I was too. Lesson 19. Word spread about the quiet girl who had become something more. She didn't become famous. She didn't go viral. But in her town, she became someone people turned to. Someone who knew how to listen, how to lead. Lesson 20. Anna started a group, not for fighters, but for voices. Every Friday, we speak, she told the school. About fear, about courage, in English, in whispers, in whatever voice we have. And they did. Lesson 21. The group grew. Kids from farms, towns, and cities joined. Some spoke broken English, some barely spoke at all. But Anna didn't care. The point isn't to be perfect, she told them. The point is to speak. Lesson 22. Anna kept training. Not for power, but for peace. Every punch she threw in the gym was a promise that she would never be small again. Not in spirit, not in silence. Lesson 23. She got a letter one day, no name, just a card. On it. You stood, you stayed, you spoke. I saw it. And on the back, see. She smiled for a long time. The fighter had seen her, truly seen her. Lesson 24 years passed. Anna became a teacher, not just of English, but of courage. Her classroom had no desks in rows, just circles, just space, just stories. She started every lesson with, "Tell me your truth." Lesson 25. She kept the card from Cole in her wallet. Every time she was afraid, she touched it. Every time a student said, "I can't," she smiled and said, "That's how I started too." Lesson 26. Anna never became a fighter in the ring. Bravery isn't about being loud. It's about showing up, speaking out, and staying strong even when your legs shake. So, take your first step today. Speak, stand, stay. Your voice matters, and the world needs to hear it. Begin now. Your fight is not against others. It's for yourself.
If you loved this video and want to improve your English faster, do these 3 things right now. 1. Hit that subscribe button, because I drop powerful English lessons like this every week. 2. Smash the like button, so YouTube knows this video helped you. 3. Share with friends, because everyone deserves to speak English confidently. On the Control English, you get the world's simplest English tricks. Tap the bell icon to never miss a new lesson. Today's challenge: share this video with 2 friends and tell them, this channel will change your English game. Thank you. Keep learning. Keep growing.